The initial release of Switchback on PSVR2 was a very mixed bag reception. Some people loved it, others found it lacking compared to its predecessor, Rush of Blood, and some found it very blurry, with Poppin literally ruining their game. And today, I'll try and answer the question, does this new patch make it a certified purchase for those of you who sat on the fence due to the initial reports of how bad the game looked? For me, originally the game looked like a PSVR 1.5 game. The graphics in terms of detail were pretty good, but it did have a softness. And due to this, enemies looked sometimes underwhelming, even coming close. Animations were lacking in some of the less important enemies, and overall the game seemed to forget it was a roller coaster, leaving you with some very drawn out sections. And some of these sections can last like 11 to 15 minutes, with only short bursts of excitement. So today sees the release of a colossal 8GB patch, and it's clear Supermassive have put in so much work, which doesn't really affect the quantity of the gameplay, but it definitely ups the quality, leaving to you wanting to play more. Poppin looks to be completely resolved from my playtest, and the overall resolution looks at least 50% sharper, and the textures look vastly improved, especially in the enemies up close. I found myself playing more than what I needed to for this video, and please don't blow this next comment out of proportion, but at some points it felt like a new game. It was like there were parts of the game I somehow missed before, and I don't remember, which is kind of hard to explain. But maybe the extra clarity and textures really do make it simply visually more interesting to take in. This time around I got some real House of the Dead vibes, and I can only put this down to the extra detail in the zombies, and also the fog sections looked extra creepy. The only thing I noticed that didn't really look too much different is the distance of the textures, especially in enemies further away. They don't look too much different to the original, but as I said, up close is where the action is and where it matters. I guess the next question is, does this now make it a certified purchase for those of you who skipped the title due to reports of how bad the game looked? If the only thing holding you back before was the visuals, I would say yes. The game looks much better, and in some ways is much more immersive due to clarity and textures. Does this suddenly mean the game is better than Rush of Blood? I personally don't think so. Rush of Blood had an intensity that Switchback can't really match, and it's not due to the scares. There's plenty of jump scares in this game, and it offers a much wider variety of enemies and environments, but due to it being broken down with slow areas, it felt like the developer forgot that this game was actually set on a roller coaster. At times you'll finish a level and it felt like a 15-minute scenic railway, albeit a nightmare scenic railway. Also, to download the patch if it doesn't already start, remember to check manually via the options. So overall I feel that Supermassive Games have delivered on what they said they would deliver. This game is improved visually, and they've also gone deeper than that and improved things like fog to add to immersion, extra animations, and as I said earlier, the zombies have much more detail. So if those were the things that were holding you back from buying it before, now is the time to check it out. So there it is. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments once you've tested it, and let others know your thoughts of the improvements. See you on the next one.